Dear cherished listener, I come bearing a heartfelt message from your guardian angels, a message woven with care, mystery, and the promise of hope. They have entrusted me with a secret, one that has been closely guarded by someone who holds a very special place in your life. This person, whose soul is so deeply entwined with yours that your connection feels more profound than that of ordinary kin, has been carrying a burden. They fear that when they finally reveal the truth about a painful incident from their past, your reaction might shatter the bond you share. Imagine for a moment the tremendous weight of this hidden truth, a secret so heavy that it has haunted every waking hour of someone you love dearly. This cherished individual has been gripped by a terror that the truth might drive a wedge between you, a wedge born out of the fear that your once warm and accepting eyes could turn cold with judgment. The guardian angels have whispered that this person is someone with whom you share an almost mystical connection, bound by an invisible thread of love and understanding that defies explanation. There is nothing in the world they wouldn't do for you, and yet, a long-buried mistake from their past has left them paralyzed with apprehension. The secret in question is not one born of malice or intentional deceit. Rather, it is the result of a moment of weakness, a stumble in the dark, made under circumstances that no one could have predicted. In that fleeting moment, an error was committed, one that has since grown into an overwhelming source of guilt and regret. This mistake has been gnawing at their conscience, transforming into a relentless torment that they can no longer bear. Every day, the burden of this secret becomes heavier, shadowing the light that your presence so effortlessly brings into their life. Your friend's life has been a tapestry of both joyous moments and painful missteps, and in you, they have found an unwavering beacon of hope. Your kindness, empathy, and the innate ability to see the beauty beneath the surface have always been a sanctuary for them. You possess a rare gift, the capacity to understand unspoken sorrows and to offer comfort when words fail. It is this very gift that has drawn them so closely to you, making your bond stronger than any earthly tie. Yet now, they are gripped by the fear that confessing their mistake might cause you to recoil, that the supportive and loving presence you have always offered might suddenly be withdrawn. Think back, if you will, to all the moments when your supportive words lifted their spirits and your caring presence mended broken pieces of their heart. Each memory is a testament to the power of your empathy, a light that has guided them through some of life's darkest hours. In a world where judgment can be swift and unforgiving, your open heart has been a rare haven of acceptance and unconditional love. The angels urge you now to draw upon that inner strength and compassion, for it is needed more than ever. At the core of this struggle lies the fear of loss, the terror that revealing this secret might sever the bond you both share. Your dear friend dreads the thought of your disappointment or anger, fearing that these emotions might drive you away. The mere possibility that your warm embrace could cool into detachment fills them with an indescribable sense of dread. In their eyes, you are a radiant source of light, the one who makes their world brighter. And it is precisely this light that they are so desperate to preserve, even if it means suppressing the truth that has burdened them for so long. This internal battle is not just about a past error, It is a fight for the future of your relationship. Every heartbeat of guilt and every pang of regret is a reminder of the fear that has held them captive, a fear that, if left unspoken, could eventually erode the very foundation of your bond. They are caught in a vicious cycle of self-condemnation, berating themselves for what they consider a significant breach of trust. Yet, if you pause for a moment, you might wonder if their harsh self-judgment is truly warranted. Could it be that this mistake, in the grand tapestry of life, is nothing more than a fleeting misstep blown out of proportion by a torrent of fear and guilt? Your innate wisdom and compassion have always enabled you to see beyond imperfections. It is in your nature to understand that every human being is flawed, that mistakes are part of life's rich tapestry. Each error, each misstep, is but one stroke in the vast painting of our existence, adding depth and character to the picture of who we are. This perspective is what makes you so uniquely capable of offering forgiveness. The angels remind you that while the secret may have cast a temporary shadow, it does not erase the years of love, laughter, and support that have defined your relationship. Now, envision the moment when your special someone finally summons the courage to confess. Picture a quiet, intimate setting where, with trembling words and tearful eyes, they reveal the secret that has haunted them for so long. In that charged moment of vulnerability, they are not just admitting a mistake. They are reaching out to you, seeking the healing power of your compassion. Their confession is an act of trust, a plea for understanding, and a desire to mend the invisible wounds that have marred their spirit. Your response in that moment holds the power to transform despair into hope, to turn a moment of profound regret into one of deep mutual healing. The message from your guardian angels is clear. Do not let this error define your dear friend or the bond you share. Remember that every human is a work in progress, continually growing and learning from each stumble along the way. Your ability to forgive, to see the good even in the midst of darkness, can be the very key that unlocks a future of renewed connection and love. Do not let fear overshadow the light that you both carry within you. Instead, let this be an opportunity to rise above the past, to embrace the imperfections that make us beautifully human, and to move forward with an even stronger sense of unity. In the grand scheme of your shared journey, this moment is but a single chapter, a chapter that, with your understanding and kindness, can lead to an even richer narrative of redemption and growth. The secret that once threatened to tear you apart can, with time and tender care, become a stepping stone toward a deeper, more resilient bond. Your willingness to forgive and the strength of your love are powerful enough to heal wounds that might otherwise have seemed insurmountable. Let us also take a moment to reflect on the transformative power of redemption. Life is a series of lessons, where each mistake is an opportunity to learn, to evolve, and to become better versions of ourselves. The path to forgiveness is not always easy, but it is paved with the promise of new beginnings and the potential for profound inner growth. Every act of forgiveness, every word of understanding, is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit, a spirit that, when nurtured, can overcome even the deepest sorrows. As you stand at this crossroads, where past mistakes meet the promise of a brighter future, the guardian angels call upon you to be a light in the darkness. They ask you to let your heart be open, to embrace your friend with all their imperfections, and to show them that one misstep does not define a lifetime. Your compassionate response will not only soothe their troubled soul, but also reaffirm the unbreakable bond that has sustained you both through countless trials. Furthermore, consider that each moment of vulnerability opens the door to profound personal growth. The courage to admit mistakes and the grace to forgive them is the very essence of what it means to be human. Our lives are defined not solely by our errors, but by the lessons we learn from them and the ways we choose to move forward. In the grand tapestry of existence, every mistake is a brushstroke that contributes to a masterpiece of resilience and redemption. Let this understanding guide you as you embrace this delicate situation, for it is in the healing of our wounds that we find the strength to shine even brighter. I offer this prayer for you and for your beloved friend. May you both be blessed with the wisdom to look beyond fear, the compassion to accept imperfections, and the strength to repair what has been strained by the burdens of the past. May your heart serve as safe harbors of forgiveness, and may the radiant light of your bond dispel every shadow of regret. May your journey together be filled with healing, understanding, and the promise of new beginnings. The guardian angels have spoken, leaving you with these precious words of guidance and insight. They have led you to the very brink of revelation, and now the decision rests in your hands. Will you rise to the occasion and become the beacon of forgiveness and love that your dear friend so desperately needs? Or will fear and uncertainty close the door on a connection that has weathered so many storms? The future of your relationship, and perhaps even the direction of your own life, depends on the choice you make in the coming moments. Take these words to heart, dear listener, and let them inspire you to embrace the full spectrum of human experience, the joys, the sorrows, the triumphs, and the trials. Every moment offers a chance to grow, to learn, and to extend the kindness that only you can provide. When the time comes for your friend to share their truth, may your response be one of unconditional love, healing, and hope, a response that reaffirms that every single human moment, no matter how flawed, is worthy of compassion. Before we part, I invite you to acknowledge this sacred message in your own way. Type 1010 to unlock further blessings and insights that are woven into these words. And if these reflections have touched your heart, please consider leaving a positive comment. Your kindness could very well be the uplifting force that inspires another soul to find light amid their own struggles. May the divine light continue to guide you, and may your spirit find enduring peace in the embrace of forgiveness and love.